Very philosophical.
So how many things have you taken out?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what percentage is butthole related?
I have not taken it.
What have you seen? What is the most interesting thing that you have seen?
We on Twitch right now.
We
Well,
are.
there's all this traumatizing stuff. You want me to bring that up?
No one's watching. It's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, you're not going to use names.
The internet never goes away. Yeah, but this would be very, very identifiable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe
I mean,
not.
I'm sure
Wow.
I've seen those stories on
It's a police
TikTok.
gun.
I mean, either that or it's terrifyingly specific.
TikTok has taught me that I need to have a base.
So the mayor
what
of
TikTok has
Arizona.
taught me.
Just kidding.
and preferably like a rope or something like that. Just in case the base
Just in case.
isn't enough.
The things that TikTok has taught me.
We learned so much in this last year of staring at our phones.
What else
So
you gonna
Blake
do
has
during a
this
pandemic?
he has this like nasty rash. What is your
Poor Travis.
Where's it? His butthole. Oh, I know about this.
Well, okay.
Can you take a look at this for me?
It's directly adjacent to his butthole. Oh, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
On the butthole.
I'll have to refer you to a gluteal specialist.
How many people ask
Video
you for
specialist.
medical advice just as soon
Aw.
as they find out that you are what you are?
A good amount, and the thing is, again,
I can see that.
so I work in intensive care, so like
Yeah.
I don't know, like your
I don't know your basic
vaccinated
problem.
or something like that, like, yeah,
My
like,
knowledge does not apply to you.
Bye.
Are you dying? No. Okay, well,
And you're not in my.
Wow.
You're not in my. I don't know about you.
somebody
I could be. I am slowly, technically.
technically we are all just some people.
Not good
have
enough.
than others,
He
Not
doesn't
good
care about
enough.
you unless you're like at death's door.
Damn.
typically, and then I still may not care about you. It depends.
I mean, you're just trying to keep the blood on the inside.
Right.
At some
Only
point,
if you're a
right?
good person, though.
Yeah, what is that? The doctor said I had internal bleeding, which is where all the blood's supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I don't see the
Nothing.
point here.
Fine. Everything's fine. Ooh.
I like your.
So.
I like your token. Kyle is still on the face of the distant Avernus. Roll 20.
Oh.
Always and forever. If it's not his face on their face, then it's his face drawing the shape of a dick.
Yep. It's just a prophecy. He's gonna end up being her, and we just never knew this whole time.
I mean, that could be the thing. It's like the Lich King, you know. There never
That
can't be
could
a
be,
Lich
man.
King.
Yeah. And we all die because of Klobeck. Oh wait, wasn't that last
He
episode?
would take up that throne gleefully.
Oh no, only half of us died last episode. It's fine.
That's
It's
true.
fine.
We're ready
It's
whenever
fine.
you are,
I'm
by the
still
way.
dead.
All right. Okay, so yeah, speaking of last time we did a little exploratory mission into the High Hall Crypt looking for money. Wow. Wonderful. So
What?
glad that that's there.
Nothing.
Oh, let me open up roll 20.
Don't.
Was there a big
Anyway,
TP?
yeah, you guys did a little exploratory mission while others rested. Found a few stashes here and there, a couple of gems, a few pieces of gold, and an entire hallway full of these metallic locked sarcophagi. Not being deterred by location or obstacle, y'all unlocked some crypts and found some dead people. The first few sarcophagi, harmlessly enough, the bones, being as old as they are, crumbled along with whatever adornments they had to the floor. And you guys got a bit of bone dust on you. But on the fourth sarcophagus you guys unlocked, you found one that was unfortunately not resting so peacefully, as he reached out and took a swipe at your good old boy Klobeck right after opening the sarcophagus, knocking him to the floor unconscious. And just kind of all spiraled from there. Y'all sent Lulu for help, and she did her best, moving her maximum speed of 40 foot per turn, even dashing, and managed to get to help just in time for most everybody to be dead. Not dead, unconscious on the floor, with both Voxmillion and Roshia lying unconscious in this crypt hallway. And let's see, we ended with it was Pippi and Vaydroth, and I suppose Uverheim, if you wanted to be there too, I think that's probably pretty reasonable. I mean, you would have been present, even in a meditative state. You would have heard Lulu let out this sort of like telepathic screech, imploring anyone who's available to please go help her friends. They're in trouble. And so we had both Pippi and Vaydroth head in that direction, and they arrived just shortly after Klobeck slew this mummy. So, I guess that's the first order of business then. Uverheim, I assume, would you have gone along?
Would go on the way.
You would definitely go?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to just move your dude. I'm going to put him right there.
Who cares for us mammals?
It's very nice that he cares for you mammals. So, we'll say Lulu arrived with you guys as well. So Vaydroth, Uverheim, and Pippi, you all arrived to this scene. Klobeck standing over Roshia, just kind of like rubbing spit and dirt into the wounds, trying to make a poultice of just awfulness. And seemingly both Roshia and Voxmillion are breathing. You can see their chest kind of raise and lower rhythmically, even if slowly. What do you guys do?
But they're on the floor? Like they look unconscious?
Yes, both Roshia and Voxmillion are lying. Roshia has fallen straight onto her back, but Voxmillion is laying forward. He's face down, kind of on the floor halfway across the room here.
My tongue's hanging out.
Is it reasonable to assume that they're unconscious but stable? I mean, they're breathing, but would I have any sort of like in-game knowledge?
Yes, if you would like to check them, you can choose who you would like to check and roll me a medicine check.
Check their ring.
So
That's what you can feel the pulse most strongly.
And the reason that I'm asking is because I do have a healer's kit.
Okay.
That I wanted to use, which allows me to stabilize somebody without making a medicine check. But is this just a medicine check for investigation? If I would know that they're stable, or
Yeah, this would be to like ascertain their medical state.
all right, yeah, I'll since I'm right here by Rashia and she is a kinsman, I'll go ahead and investigate her. That is a nat 20. Glad that I'm actually rolling something.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, with that roll, not only do you determine that Roshia is stable, but you can look, and even at this distance, you can tell that while Voxmillion's breathing is a little more labored, he is also seemingly like not at death's door. He's not about to fall into the light, as it were.
Okay, so I turn to, and forgive me, did we get a chance last session to ask what happened at all whenever we walked out? I don't remember if we discussed
I
that.
don't think so. I think
I did.
we ended.
Walk into the room.
No, because I asked Clobeck, like, what happened? And we were arguing back and forth. Clobeck was like,
Go back.
no, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Because, he likes to kill his friends.
Right. What did I do? What did I do?
What did I do? What did I do?
Okay, well then, knowing that, then I'll say, well, it appears that they're okay for now, and there's no sign of the creature or any other creatures about. Perhaps we should.
I mean, you would see like a bisected mummy corpse kind of laying in the corner here. Yeah, it's a bit dusted apart. It's looking raggedy for how long it stayed in there and how desiccated it was. But you can see like obviously like the top half of a rib cage and a few like arms with just bindings and a few bits of tendon left.
There was also something that dropped. Did we officially pick that up?
I don't know. Did anybody officially pick that up?
Yeah, I believe they took it.
My dead self didn't.
They decided that they ran in and saw it and were like, "Ooh, mine!"
That's right.
And then I closed it.
Yeah, because Pip. Yeah. But I didn't actually hear what it was, so I know I didn't put it in my inventory.
Okay. Well, then probably good to check. I'll just remind you then. Let me pull up that section. You guys would have picked up a pair of bracers and what looks like a like yellowish tinted gem of some sort.
I would, if it matters, I would have gone for that gem. Personally.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think Pippi
don't
even
know
said
if
she
anybody
grabbed
else
the bracers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll grab the bracers. You grab the gem.
That's great.
So, who, where were we? So, okay. Was it just the three of them fighting it? Was it Clobeck,
Yes.
Roshia, and okay?
We can make it
So
about time.
Daedra and Pippi and you were all kind of hanging out in the main crypt area, recovering strength, doing meditation, warlocky rituals. And both Voxmillion and Roshia kind of went off together with a Clobeck shadow, and in their exploration, unfortunately, found this mummy in one of the rooms, pretty much on the opposite end of the crypt from where you guys were. So took a long time to get help with the polyphont here, this golden elephant, not being able to move so quickly through these twisting passageways.
You thought it was a good idea to split the party?
Okay. Why isn't Vox waking up?
I mean, neither of them are waking up. currently.
Like, I'm not waking
Oh,
up
okay.
either.
Oh,
Damn it,
okay.
wake up, Roshia! Save Vox!
I do remember when I walked in, you were telling me that Vox had like rotted skin on his shoulder. I remember you saying
Yeah, you
that
guys
when
would see, with him laying on his stomach, you would see, yeah, there's like the pretty deep gouges that even penetrate through the armor on the back of his shoulder there, and you can see, like the blue of his flesh starting to turn a little bit green.
I don't think that that's normal, guys.
Ew, gross.
He normally looks more like fish-like, and that's not very fishy.
That's old fish.
Yeah, it's like old fish.
Mhm.
Should we take him back to the other people, him and Roshia, see if they can help them?
Yeah, I'm happy to carry him. I just don't want to touch that. So I will try to like pick and drag and carry, but I don't want to touch the nastiness.
I'll help.
I'll get Roshia's legs.
I'll get
I
Vox's
mean, there
shoulders.
are enough people here, right, between Vaydroth, Klobeck, Uverheim, and Pippi. Yeah, you guys could carry these guys well enough. I mean, you're all pull and carry weight is high enough. It wouldn't be difficult to lift. You know, like even though they're probably decently heavy, like an
Fine.
180-pound whatever they are. Yeah.
My head can bounce on
so-
the stairs. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for, rear cranial damage or anything like that. But
Vaydroth doesn't need to carry me. It's fine.
we'll say then, for the people who are carrying, you guys, you're just taking them straight to where?
Where all of the people
The
are.
refugees.
Yeah, all the people.
Okay. So I'm just going to grab your guys' tokens real quick because I can make this fast since I can see everything, and I'll just drag you guys. There's that one.
I'm gonna
And
try to-
You guys can go here.
Lift their corpses into the pools of holy water. Just dump them in. Feel like
Okay,
that's how to do
alright.
it.
Sure.
Drown them.
Yep.
That makes sense to me. Okay.
Yeah, that's an interesting question about breathing.
Just don't put my head underwater. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't think we would drown them.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
would
that's
just
just
I mean,
toss them in.
rolling their bodies into the water, right?
Like set them against the
I don't
fountain.
necessarily succeed in getting both of them into the pools of holy water before somebody stops me. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll say then for purposes of this, maybe you roll them in at first, but you're able to like kind of lift them, drag them by the scruff of their garments, and kind of at least prop them up. What's that movie? I don't know, the one where they drag the dead guy around all day
Weekend
long.
at
Oh,
Bernie's.
Bernie's, yeah.
Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's. Thank you. And you guys kind of just lean their unconscious bodies against the like interior walls of these holy water fountains. I
What
mean,
does this water
you
do again?
Yeah.
what does this water do again, man? I
Who
think
cares?
holy
It's
water.
holy. Dump it on them.
Yeah, it's definitely holy water.
The one
Does-
religious person we
Does
had
it
is
help him
unconscious
because
right
he's
now.
wet? Like a fish?
I mean, so
Breathing
what you guys
holy
see is a lot
might.
of the like dust and debris that kind of gathered on the exterior of their clothes and armor and stuff from this battle. You see it like glow brightly for a second and then disintegrate, but neither of them comes back to consciousness.
I'm like
Are they-
sloshing arms full of water on him, soaking him.
Yeah.
And her.
And you do every time you splash out a little bit more, you see a few more little flashes of light as more and more of this, mummy dust and grime.
And their bodies are
kinda-
just like,
Yeah,
Look
they're
really
both just
clean.
limp,
But I
They're-
don't think
they're-
this is waking them up.
free of
Uh,
any undead dust, but yeah, it's unfortunately still
I would
unconscious.
just call out and go, is there a healer here? Somebody that knows how to heal people?
a
Anybody?
doctor. We need a doctor.
A doctor?
Apothecary, anybody.
Could probably
Let me
search
grab
my
this real
body
quick.
and see if I have anything.
Or maybe like a
Alright.
basic healing potion.
Well, I want to see if somebody can heal before I start throwing
Yeah, let
money
me
at
grab
them.
her stat block. Yeah, you do. You
Not worth
see, you see this acolyte Jinx come over and be like, I'm mostly tapped for spells. Who? I have one left. Who should I use it on?
Use it on the fish guy. He heals people.
Well,
All
Rashida
right.
to heal people. She always yells at us when we say that.
I
Yeah,
understand
but he
that
usually has a lot more.
Well, she's not
the
yelling
gentleman
now.
you said Vox is your leader. He spoke for you. Let's try him first.
No,
I
I'm
don't
the
know,
leader,
but he's
but you can try him first.
Uverheim was the most convincing. He told her that Maximilian was the leader. She's gonna walk over and kind of put both hands on his shoulders, and she's gonna cast Cure Wounds at the first level, which is unfortunately her last spell slot. But you see the sort of she grips her holy symbol for a second, and you see that sort of radiant energy float between the fingers and palm of her hand and Voxmillion's shoulders, and unfortunately, it just kind of stagnates. You even see some of it gather on that wound on the back shoulder, and sort of it interacts in a way that seems unusual. Like there's this
It fizzles.
sort of like
Excuse me.
yeah, it not fizzles because you can tell that there's obviously something happening here, but it's being repelled. There's this like shadowy, sickly green energy that emits from the wounds on the shoulder that seem to like prevent this energy from entering his body.
Can I Arcana check to see what's happening?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I rolled real low. 8.
8. Yeah, with an 8, I mean, you can tell this is some kind of magical effect. Obviously, you saw the visual happenings.
Klobek tells her, "Okay, do
and-
Roshia next."
She doesn't have.
that was it. That's all I had.
Damn it, bitch! Do
Um,
Roshia next.
Let's see.
Maybe
With
it's like
an 8, you would
Pippi, and he
also
just
tell
needs to
that it's
sleep.
not arcane magic. This is clearly in the divine.
Do you know why he isn't waking up? What's happening? Is he cursed? That happened to Pippi once.
Oh yeah, I got cursed before. I couldn't get healed. I couldn't get healed.
Does he just need to sleep it off? She did that. Asking the person, because they're more holy.
This person is just a lowly acolyte. Unfortunately, she's obviously the one
There's some
in
goop on it.
position of authority here, but she's so limited. She just kind of like I don't know what to do. She even looks across the room to that druid. Boy, I need to pull up his name too. I'm just on top of names tonight.
Yeah, walrus face.
I can find
Yeah,
it.
walrus face. His name was Seltern O'Branch, and he does the same thing. He kind of throws his hands up. He had used his final spell slot on the request for good berries. So I mean, we could try again tomorrow. That was all we had.
I don't know.
Do you
if
know
I'm-
anyone who's still alive who might know, like, God stuff?
I mean, we do have potions.
Yeah. Oh, I do have just this basic one. I could give it to Roshia.
Get them a potion in their mouths.
What?
Or up their
I-
butt.
Probably at their butt, like this suppository.
Does that make it better? I don't really know how this
Ugh.
works.
I've
I
always
mean-
been
I
told
don't
they, like,
need
absorb
an enema.
moisture.
I
don't-
heard it
I
absorbs
don't
faster.
need
It
an
would go
enema.
straight into the
Yeah.
bloodstream.
Well, here you go.
In the-
Here you go, Klobek. Use it on
Or you can
Roshia.
drip it into their eyeball.
Consent first. I do
in
not
the
consent.
interest
to
of,
an enema.
Rewarding your creativity, we'll say that it takes 3 seconds for that potion to kick in rather than 6 seconds. It's twice as fast.
Rashida, blink if you don't consent.
That's not even fair. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you when I wake up, Quebec, I swear to God.
So I gave Klobeck one of my. Oh, I apparently had 3. One of my 3 potions of healing. That's weird.
Ooh,
When I get
I,
those.
I aggressively jam it down her throat.
Ooh.
Like grab
Okay.
her jaw.
Oh,
Yep, still gonna smack you.
Yep, you do that.
I like lift her up and like shake so it goes down in.
Go ahead and roll for how much that potion heals for.
What
Maybe
does the potion
minus
do?
1.
For being too rough.
It's 2d4, apparently +2. Maybe -1.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4. Pretty sure.
2d4 plus 2. It's the amount of
This says
d4s.
+2. I've got a regular
Oh,
one here.
2 plus 2. Got it.
And the next
So-
one's 44 plus 4, and then 64 plus 6.
2d4 plus 2
that's convenient.
gives me 9.
Okay.
Maybe
So-
-1.
Do you think you would have shook
So
hard enough
aggressive.
to cause 1 point of damage? All right, sure. 2d4
8.
plus 1 then.
You can have 8. Just for RP's sake.
Ooh, as soon as I wake up, I'm smacking him.
Yeah,
Are you aware
wake
about it when you're
He's on me
He
and
wakes up in
forcing
the-
a bottle into my mouth. And then
That's true.
shaking me. I'm gonna
all
full-
those things are true.
smack.
You gonna smack me
Alright.
with a bottle down your throat? You're not gonna like vomit it out first?
I mean, I could take it out and then hit you with the bottle if you'd like. Either way, I'm waking up in very aggressive. I'm in holy water. I'm soaking
you're-
wet.
We are
So-
trying to save your life, Roshia.
Oh my god, Rashia, you're welcome!
The last thing I knew, I was being murdered by a fucking mummy, and then I wake up
I'm
in a...
not a mummy!
I don't know. You look like a mummy. You dusty. You musty. You got
Oh.
dusty from the fucking
Your dick is crusty.
bones.
Ugh, no.
Oh. Snake ma-
Oh,
Anyway, don't Google that.
where's vicious mockery when you need it?
Oh, I just multi-classed into a
Uh,
bard too.
I'm
So,
sorry.
Klobeck and Roshia, welcome back, Roshia. What?
Thanks.
What happened?
Why the fuck am I wet? Why am I wet? Why am I in the
Whoa.
holy
You're
water?
in this
How
water.
come
trying to-
Rashia
You're
gets
way
to wake
cleaner.
up and Vox doesn't? Rashia
Yeah.
picks
You
Vox.
guys use a potion on Vox?
Mm,
Well, I mean,
He
they
got
just
healed
try to
with
heal.
magic.
They just try to heal with a spell. So
Yeah, and you guys
Come
saw
on,
the
guys!
effect
I
of
want to
that.
play tonight. Come on.
I don't know
Get
how
me
to
up.
licking your ass.
Alright, I stick a dagger in his heart.
Ha!
Did it help? What happened? What?
Well, I
Did he get,
mean,
like,
the
hit
best
by
opera now is
something?
mercy killing.
the fucking mummy got him.
I'll turn to Acolyte. It's not Jenkins, but I want to say Jenkins every time.
Jenks.
I've said Jenkins so many times.
Jinx.
Jenkins.
Like
Jinx,
Jinko.
jinx.
Is there
Like Jinx.
in this
I need D-force.
obviously holy place? Is there any sort of trinket or
I need
statue
more.
or anything divinely blessed that
One
you
more.
think could aid our friend? It seems like this is some sort of supernatural outside the realm of Arcana. We think that is there any deity that can intervene for us? Anything that you know of here?
There is the altar to Torm we had upstairs. Not the large wooden one, but the smaller one in the back. A lot of the high priests used to
Is that the one
pray
with all the
back
blood on it?
there. What?
Is that the one with all the blood all over it? It's a very
Blood?
gory scene. Is that? There was like a table and blood and gore
Probably that one.
and probably like brain matter. I don't know.
Oh,
Are you talking about this
God.
one? It was really gross.
It made me really nauseous when I went up to it. like
really
yeah, you
bad.
can see her sort of
unnaturally
like wring
nauseous.
her hands together
Is that
and be
the
like,
altar you're talking about?
I mean, behind all the curtains at the
Yep.
very.
Behind the hand that takes you down here? Like off to the side a
Yeah,
little
that
bit?
thing was disgusting.
It was like blood and yeah, I don't know what else.
You should go see it.
Well, Clubbeck, you're
So,
used to dirty
I
things.
guess
You can go
I
clean it.
shouldn't hope for survivors then.
There's definitely nothing down there.
All the dead people.
Lots of
I
dead
mean, we brought
bodies.
you some survivors, technically.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm a survivor.
So
I'm gonna make it.
listen, Acolyte, Jinx. I know it's all disturbing, but is there any you think that altar could be used?
If we clean it with the water
Uh,
that's soaking my body at this moment,
It's
Why are you
possible.
still in that?
it's cooling and
We-
refreshing.
It's just so hot out today in Avernus. You know, I wanted to.
Ew, and there's
um,
something sticky. Is
I'll
this
put it-
spit?
I'll
What
put it
is
this way.
That's
Have
mummy
you ever
goop.
have you ever seen that altar used to do something even remotely similar to what we're requesting? Have
Well-
you seen it used to heal anybody or?
I've never seen it used myself. I was more of an attendant, but there's stories. The young woman you saw on the way in here is supposedly preserved by Torm. I could only assume that a holy relic like that may be able to benefit us somehow. It's worth a try. I think your friend's idea of the holy water is great. We just saw it disintegrate whatever it was that was
Yeah.
on your friends there.
Alright, we need
Okay.
buckets and mops.
I grab one of the bottles of holy water and try to shove it down his throat.
Oh no! Don't
You're
drown
gonna try
him.
force feed him
You
holy
know-
water.
You know, Ethan, I made a note on the map last time we played. That's exactly what Quebec was eventually going to do.
Oh, well, there you go.
Intravenous. Just put it under the
So-
skin,
I love that you thought of it as well.
in the blood, injected in the blood.
I
Yeah,
like it.
yeah. We'll say you guys are able to like pour a little bit into his mouth and maybe even like very specifically, targetedly pour a little bit on the wound. And unfortunately, he kind of coughs and sputters with that liquid in his mouth one more time. But unfortunately, the holy water doesn't seem to be able to penetrate whatever effect this is.
No.
You know what we need to do is
He
bleed
coughed.
him.
That's a good thing,
We're not
right?
gonna bleed him. Yeah, I don't think he's.
Make a cut on that affected area and bleed it out.
Wait, Klobek, you're a pretty smart guy. Why don't you try to figure this out with a religion check?
Okay. Pull out my dagger
Uh-huh.
and make a little slice on the affected area and like squeeze to kind of push some blood out and wash away this bullshit.
Could debride it and like actually get the nasty stuff off.
yeah. Maybe I can like flinch him.
Oh, okay.
Lens, yeah, good.
Love it.
Not
you
necessarily-
say that you do. You're
Oh,
able to
God.
make a little incision. Give me a dex check real quick.
I have advantage.
See how clean cut this is. Sure.
No.
We'll say you're
17.
doing this carefully. So
Okay.
roll with advantage.
Still 17.
Okay. Yeah, with 17, you're able to make a cut. As shallow and as long as you were intending to. Excuse me. And you kind of squeeze, the skin together like you're trying to kind of pop a shoulder-sized pimple, and immediately this like green ooze starts to come up from the wound, and as it does and makes contact with the air, it immediately like calcifies. It almost cauterizes the wound as you push this goop out of his shoulder.
Oh,
Yep.
that could be good. Could be bad. I don't know.
That-
Slosh some more holy water on it.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's bad. I feel like it just made itself stay in.
I don't know.
So, Acolyte, Jinx, What you said we could use this holy water to
Yeah,
you said
let's
that
go
might
wash.
fix the altar.
Well, it disintegrated whatever was on the outside of your friend's garments there well enough. If you say that the altar upstairs is
Oh,
desecrated in some
it's
way,
unholy. It is unholy.
Yeah, we gotta go in.
I can only imagine the fiends are responsible for whatever is up there.
We need
It's-
some
Alright.
sort of holy water
Can we get a-
pressure washer.
Yeah, can we get a janitorial crew with a bunch of buckets of this?
I don't.
I mean, yeah, she waves and some people from the corner bring 3 buckets over.
Woo,
Well,
thank you.
And she says,
You-
the water just appears on its own. We're
I
not
tell
sure
them,
how any of this works.
Perfect. Fill those up and take them up to the altar. The altar of
It's
Or
probably
no.
safe. Maybe.
Is that the same? I always forget. Is that the same god that Fox worships?
He
I don't
worships.
He's
remember.
not.
some kind of
He always
fish
talks
god or
about.
something.
Oh,
He worships
Helm. There we go.
Helm. He
I mean,
talks
besides
about him all the
worshipping
time.
me-
Oh yeah, he's talked about helmets before.
he does pray to me though all the time.
I take one of the buckets and I
Yeah, I'm gonna go up
want to
and
go that way.
I'm not
do my
gonna do
best to
that.
clean.
While they're walking
uh,
away. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You know, go ahead. Do
Oh,
your
I
thing.
was gonna grab the shield off of Vox
Yeah.
and try talking to it.
Okay. And
Excuse
do
me,
you want
that's
to like
mine.
DM me what you're trying to say, or
Sure.
or, like, are you whispering it in a way that you're trying to make sure nobody else can hear as you kind of like hustle this shield off?
Yeah, sure. I'll just put mine away in my backpack, and I'll grab the
Uh-huh.
shield and put it on my arm, and I'll
So
just kind of think
as
to it.
you go to take the shield off of his arm, you notice that one of the straps kind of gets caught on his wrist as he's like gripping this little tin can of what looks like, it has a little like circular label on there, but it says very simply like Aspera's best metal polish.
What? He's holding a bottle of
He's
metal polish?
He's like gripping a little tin can of metal polish.
Okay.
Uh,
And I can't. Can I not get it off his arm unless I take that off, or?
We'll say you can do it slowly, but it's going to be a lot harder if you're trying to loot this shield, like stealthily.
I'm not trying to do it stealthily at all.
Oh, okay. You're just going for it.
Oh yeah, just grabbing it.
Okay, so yeah, we can say, you take note of the little tin can of metal polish, and you lift the strap, up and over the wrist, and you're able to get this shield off. You notice as you go to inspect it that there's like a little patch of what looks like some kind of hook and loop fabric on the inside panel of the shield right next to the hand strap, but otherwise the shield looks mostly unaltered.
Uberheim, his
From how you
body's
discovered
not
it,
even
anyway.
cold yet, and you're already looting him?
I'm asking the demon guy. Maybe he knows what's up.
Oh,
Rhyme, that
he-
shield is not up for grabs.
I
That belongs
remember
to me.
when
If
I
anything.
already have it.
when I held the shield, it does talk about like protecting me or protecting the bearer. That's what
Apparently it
told me.
doesn't.
where was that at?
not very well, but he did tell me that when I had the shield.
I'm not there. But I do want to, while I'm walking, ask Lulu if she has any ideas that she can send to me of what might help. Just to see.
Yeah, you get those images from her again, this sort of telepathic communication, and you get the sort of like really excited emotion towards the idea of cleansing the altar.
Okay.
Like she's
You
really into the idea of using radiant energies.
Ooh,
Cool.
give her a bucket.
She can't hold it, and you're
Why
not
not?
there. She doesn't have arms.
There's
Not-
a trunk.
She's very tiny. You think she's gonna be able to carry a bucket? Anyways,
Nope.
you're not there. We're not having this conversation. um, you don't think your little, what was he, an otter? I don't remember what the dude was. Was he an otter that sent us here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys would remember an otter archmage named Traxagor, whom
Traxagor, okay.
abandoned you here just like yesterday morning.
Yep.
Who
Yeah.
didn't care a flip about us.
Nope. But I'm still gonna ask Lulu if she thinks that he would be able to help if we were able to get to him. Just to see her idea. But other than that, I am
Fox
still
could
just
message him.
still heading to the altar.
Okay. So, how many of you are going? I know for sure Vedros said he was going. Roshia, you said you're going. Anybody else?
I will go.
Okay.
Just staring at Vox.
So, we will say then that the guardsmen here in the Acolyte mostly maintain their phalanx, in the hallways. But they do let you pass. I assume you're all bringing a bucket full of holy water with you. And we'll say that you arrive at the altar uninterrupted. You kind of step over the corpses of all those hellish giant crabs and all the slain devils and things that are still up there. And you arrive at the altar.
I forgot. Was Vox's symbol a necklace, or was it his old shield? Like his holy symbol.
Both. He had
I
a
couldn't hear
shield
you.
that both.
I would have seen about taking the necklace with me while I went up there.
Okay.
Just putting that
We'll
out there.
say you're able to remove the necklace as easily as Uverheim removed the shield. You kind of gently lift it up out of his shirt and around the neck, and you carry it with you as you go upstairs.
And I'll just whisper, even though I don't think he can actually hear me, and just say I'll bring it back.
I like this idea that we're looting him.
Not looting him, I'm bringing it back.
And his body's still warm. I love it.
If we get any help from the gods, I'm hoping at least maybe they'll talk to his. They're all
Okay.
buddies, aren't they?
Does anyone have anything else to do while these three kind of carry their stuff upstairs? Okay, cool. All right, so you guys arrive at the altar with your buckets. What are you up to?
I am going to plug my nose and just
Uh-huh.
get close to it, kind of over my eyes, just dump
Yep.
my bucket onto the.
Do we need to
Yeah,
say a prayer like Vox might before we do that?
So
Well,
you see Vedroth kind of just squint and lean backwards as he just dumps the whole contents of the bucket out at once.
Yep.
And when he does, you see just a powerful eruption of what seems like steam or white smoke, and it smells awful. It
Ooh.
smells like, last week's wet beef jerky.
Ooh.
But
Bleh.
I plug my nose.
I'm gonna put my scarf. Well, first I'll put his necklace on, and then I'm gonna put my scarf around my nose and mouth, and toss my bucket on with it.
yeah, as you do, you notice
Breathing through my mouth.
that as you guys drench this altar in the holy water, pretty much all signs of viscera and flesh and other things. Yeah, and you guys also hear the sound of angels singing coming in from the up in the ceiling from the windows and from everywhere in this cathedral as this sort of bright light erupts from underneath all of this putrid smoke. And when the smoke and light finally clear, you guys see that the altar has the symbol of an upright gauntleted fist on there, but it is completely clear of any of these desecrating elements. There are no more, intestinal bindings or anything like that present.
Hey, look at that, guys.
Yeah.
Looks
Maybe
clean.
now we could
So
try.
now we
pray?
want to put him on it? Is that what
Yeah,
we
we could-
do?
Well, I mean, it's an
Well,
altar.
Yeah, we can sacrifice him.
I don't love the idea of putting him on an altar, but I suppose we don't have another choice.
I mean, there's singing. It sounds pleasant.
It does sound very nice.
It-
It's our best bet.
It doesn't stink anymore.
Not very strong. Are you gonna be able to
I
carry him, you guys? Or...
I carry him.
Is Klobeck there still, or are you?
I'm following.
there?
I'm just
Okay.
not doing cleaning duty.
Well, Klobeck, can you
I-
please help Pippi?
I head back down to
Yeah,
get
I'll put him on the altar.
Gently put him on the altar.
So yeah, we retrieve him, put him on the altar or up against the altar.
I think
On it.
on.
All right, if we put him on the altar, then I draw
No knife.
restraint
No.
and I say, "All right, you ready?"
No. And I
don't
just grab
think-
his
I don't
hand
think
up like.
In
there's
Helm's name or Storm's name?
Jesus, no!
if we-
And I stop him.
What if we like put him on the altar and then throw another bucket of holy water on him?
Yeah, wake him up.
I
He's
I love
don't
your
think
guys'
that's
ideas.
Well, like,
Gonna
on
do
the-
it.
But on the altar.
Yeah. I
Maybe it'll disintegrate him.
figured we
Maybe-
could probably
Maybe
just
it'll
pray.
disintegrate his that yuckiness on his arm right there.
I'm gonna look at the altar and be like, "Wait, do Helm and Torm get along?"
This is
I
like
hope so.
Don't know yet.
this holy water's like Dr. Torm's like all
Okay.
cure like fancy
Right?
fountain.
It's seltzer that cures all ails.
Yeah.
I think I have some snake oil.
Is anyone
So-
musically inclined at all?
We
Yeah,
just
I could play a toot toot.
Yeah.
I figured maybe while we did this and tried to pray, there's the organ up there.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I can play my pan flute and dance naked around some fires.
I can
Well,
go
I
play
can't.
the organ.
I will cast guidance
I can play my organ.
on Pippi and say just a little help.
What's yours?
Extra inspiration.
Thank you.
The mood so leads you.
I'll go. I'll,
Alright.
I'll go.
So
I'll play.
I have multiple threads going on here at the
Yes.
same time.
Mm-hmm.
So explain to me in total what your guys' plan is for you. I hear maybe transporting bodies and more buckets of
So-
holy water.
I believe we are bringing Vox's body onto the altar.
Yep.
Sure.
We are just dousing him from extra
In holy
little
water.
splash of holy water.
I'm going to
Okay.
be praying and hopefully getting in
Yeah, Roshi
And
is
holding
somewhat
his necklace.
contact with his necklace.
And Klobeck is knocking on the altar like it's a door and being like, "Hey, how do you feel about
He's
hell?"
gonna burn. He's
Are you
gonna
there,
burn.
Torm? It's me, Klobeck.
And then
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
His faithful follower.
And then
I'm
I'm gonna
like,
go.
Listen
Play the
for a
organ.
response.
I'm gonna go play a song with the angels on the organ.
As the angels sing
Okay.
after the holy water, and I pray.
All right, so we've got Pippi running upstairs to try to play on the organ. We've
Yep.
got Roshia with the holy symbol of Helm kneeling at the altar to Torm, hoping that someone will come by and help. And we've got Klobeck kind of trying to figure out how this weird stone portal works. Let's have. Let's have.
So many checks.
Yes, there is
So many checks.
So much to do. First of all, Pippi, roll me a performance check for the organ.
19.
And you have guidance. Is that with guidance?
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's with my
Okay.
guidance.
And Roshia, please give me a religion check.
Religion. Okay.
Religion.
Do I get any advantage with the symbol?
We'll say
Eh?
yes. Yes, you have advantage on
Eh. That's a natural 20 plus 1, so 21.
Yay.
Very awesome.
We're
So
so
with a
good at this game.
19 performance check, we'll say you hit the keys on this organ
A little holy
and
symbol.
in a way that you didn't expect.
A good way? A bad way?
Very good. You perform great. And for everyone who's in the cathedral, in fact, you all who are still down in the crypt, hear this sort of booming orchestral wind music come through, and you feel like somebody's got your back. You feel this sort of protective aura settle on you, and likewise, Roshia with
Despacito.
your play Despacito. I'll give you some fireball if you do. For your prayer, you feel this sort of protective field. You don't see it. It's not like a visual effect. But as this music sort of continues to fill this space in your prayer, you feel like it reaches its intended target. You feel almost a protective barrier expand and surround this cathedral. And in fact, you see one of these sort of vulture-like creatures like notice this happening and make a dive towards one of the windows. And as it gets close to this church now, it impacts with whatever this newly formed field is, and it shatters on the wall of the outside of the cathedral.
This is really great because, we just caused a lot of commotion.
Yep. But it's worth it.
Speaking of that, after the first vulture-like creature comes down, you hear another one, and then another one, until there's this sort of cacophony of maybe a dozen or so impacts on the outside of the cathedral walls. And while you don't see any like cracks forming in the stone, and you don't see any glass shattering, and certainly there's nothing making it inside, you can tell, you guys have attracted a lot of attention, and
well, they were
boy,
coming
the
here
barrier's
anyway.
working great for now.
Yep.
Does anybody have so I want to look and see if anything about Vox's status has changed.
With the you guys splashed holy water on him too, on top of all this
He is
other stuff,
wet.
right?
Yeah.
So many
He
times.
is.
So much.
So
He's drenched.
you lay him out on this altar, even as you pray, and you're like dumping holy water and knocking and praying to the gods and all of this stuff. You have a very wet Voxamillion. You don't see any more sort of radiant effects happening. You don't see any more smoke. The sort of greenish ooze that's cauterized on the shoulder hasn't dissipated at all. I mean, you guys have had a huge effect, just not on your friend.
Fox would be so proud hearing you guys praying and doing all this stuff, working as a team. It's everything Fox wanted.
Shields.
Yeah. Jeez.
Why
He
couldn't
lives
this
on in our
happen
hearts.
yesterday?
When I was praying, I was technically trying to contact him. Is it possible
Contact
that Torm?
Him Voxamillion or him Helm or him Torm?
Torm.
Okay. We'll say, I mean, like I said, you feel like your prayer arrived, like you get this sort of sense of confirmation, like, you got a Fonzie snap and point, but you don't hear like a voice appear in your head. There's no like script that appears on the walls or anything like that, but this massive barrier that seems to be protecting the cathedral does seem to erupt and expand from the altar. Which is, I mean, pretty incredible considering your location. All right.
So we know from Acolyte Jinx
Nailed it.
that, allegedly that woman was, what, preserved by Torm?
Yeah.
Not knowing if the same effects will happen to him, I just turn to, Klobuck and Rashida Neri and say, do we leave him here? Do
Let's-
we...
Let's bring him to where that girl is and shove her off that table and put him on it.
Where? I'm trying to remember what girl we're talking about.
She's right here.
The girl
Do you
with
think that-
the sword.
Do you
Mm.
think there's a chance that that might anger the very god whose power we're wishing to invoke?
Yep,
that
probably.
We would maybe discard.
It's not like we'd be in a worse position.
I mean, we would since we caused even more attention to us, and then he might let up the shield. So it'd probably be a worse.
I mean, we're about to
position.
dip anyway.
Be right back.
Any ideas, Lulu?
I don't
Um,
know. I feel like I've exhausted my options, and he was your friend, so I suppose my input doesn't matter as much as yours in this case. And I'm going to return back down to the crypt.
I'm gonna knock on the altar one more time. Hey, Torm, can you preserve this guy too? Torm.
Yeah, give me a
Sir?
religion check as you try to pester a god.
Hey, stop.
No, I will not.
Oh,
When
sorry.
you're
14.
14 teen.
Can I have advantage?
All right, yeah. No, in fact,
he said yeah.
lucky I didn't give you disadvantage. But you sort of, were knocking on this altar and being like, hey, buddy, hey. And unfortunately don't make the DC of the religion check. So you don't feel that your prayer has reached its intended ears.
Do you want to check out the preserved lady's body just to see if we're missing something that altar has?
Yes.
Is Pippi going with us? I don't know where Uberheim is anymore.
Ibrahim stayed behind, but yeah, I will. I'm happily.
Doesn't matter. We'll
coming.
just go, and whoever goes with us is there.
Oh wow, they heard you on the microphone, ma'am.
I didn't hear anything.
All right, so give me
Well, I heard it
one
echo through
moment
Kyle's.
as I write out one more thing.
Yeah, he's dealing with me, guys. You gotta wait.
That's fine.
I'm running on the edges of my capacity to do multiple things at once.
Just go into
Time.
the quiet room and use your voice.
They can talk.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that real quick.
Can I join you?
Very sorry, Alexander, as we mess up your cameras for a second.
Yep.
Did you
We're
guys
going
save
to
me
the
yet?
quiet room.
Oh,
Nah, you're pretty much dead.
Right, bro.
No, don't say that.
I mean, it's kind of true though, realistically.
So we gave Lucy a few carrots that I've been munching on,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's expecting them. And since I stopped giving them to her, she's sitting here whining at us.
Oh.
nice.
She's very
She's
angry.
like,
I can hear her. I'm surprised you guys can't hear her.
oh, now she's
Okay.
climbing up to beg in person. That's Dice.
You can't eat dice. No.
Don't lick my hand.
Boxy, I don't know how else to save you, my friend.
There's a way.
Well, there's not a will, so
There is a will, damn it.
That's okay.
But Pippi wouldn't know. Pippi wouldn't know anything.
Huh, play your
She's just
characters.
Dumb bitch.
Roshia and Paige both don't know. Flying by the Panther machine.
I don't think that the way is here.
Probably not. But at least we could try and protect him.
Pippi does have one other
until we
idea.
find out.
What you got for food there? Zoom. Enhance.
Enhance.
And how
This is barbecue chips.
Aw, what's that?
you're not allowed to eat it.
Ralph Waldo pickle chips.
Why is he not allowed to eat it?
He put
trying to
himself
be
on a
healthy.
diet.
Not
Oh,
a diet, just trying to be
It's a-
healthy.
trying to be better.
Try not to eat gobs of salt and sugar.
Yeah, I get that.
Smart. I cut out bread, like 90% of my bread intake. I used to eat like toast for breakfast, 2 sandwiches for lunch, and then dinner with some sort of bread. Like I love bread.
You,
I've never had a problem with bread.
I've cut out most. I have like one meal a day that has some carbs in it usually.
I
yeah.
love bread.
Me
Yep.
too.
Bread's good.
Lately, I've been eating a ton of just peanut butter sandwiches.
I love peanut butter.
I don't. I mean, I like it enough, but I do not love it. And sometimes the smell randomly gacks me out.
Oh,
I think it's
I
because
hate
of
smelling it on other people.
yeah. I think it's because of like kids,
Oh yeah,
Mm.
that's gross.
and it just the
being
thought
like sticky with it.
sticky
You,
and that
I'll just-
mouth peanut butter smell. Ugh,
Yeah, smelling on somebody's breath is the
I
worst.
hate it.
Pretty gross.
It's yep. Anyways,
But
peanut
most-
butter.
most everybody's breath. So,
Oh yeah. That's why, like, I would have to brush my teeth directly after eating something with peanut butter because I don't want to smell the peanut butter on me.
that bad?
I don't know why. I
Never
don't mind
thought
the
that.
taste. Like I like the taste.
I could not brush my teeth immediately after because then I'll feel like it's gonna mix the peanut butter that's still stuck to your teeth with the toothpaste, and that's just disgusting.
Amanda, do you guys
gotta,
have
like, Rinse.
Aldi where you guys live?
We actually just got an Aldi though, down
Alright,
this like near us, but we have not been.
so they have these
Oh, it's raining.
like Reese's cups, essentially peanut butter cups that
Mm-hmm.
are just like in a big bag, but not individually wrapped or anything. They're like 5 times as good as Reese's.
Nice.
So if you ever do shop there, that's just grab one.
That's what I should
But
get.
they're like life changing. Yeah, it's very very bad actually. You should
Life-changing.
probably-
Reese's are
probably
the
not do that
only
now?
candy I eat.
Oh, I love it.
Well, chocolate. I don't eat chocolate often, but if I do, it's a Reese's.
I love chocolate.
I like dark chocolate.
I like sour candies.
Dark chocolate. You know what?
What are you eating?
I'm an equal opportunist. I love candy.
Yeah, me
What are you
too.
eating?
Carrot.
You gave her one? Oh, okay. Thank God. Scared the crap out of me. I thought she was started eating random things off the ground. You can't just eat 20,000 carrots, ma'am. Did you
Why
even
not?
eat your dinner?
I should give her food.
Did she eat her dinner? That's what that's
I don't think I gave her dinner.
Wait,
Yeah.
So are Ethan
pooch pooch.
are they in their own channel?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
they just
they're-
quit.
they're-
We're just hanging out.
they dipped. Can't say box. Bye.
Ethan's actually just trying to get his next character worked out.
Well, shoot, Roshi is pretty low. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to
They're gonna do a transfer of
venture on.
Alex onto
I'm less than
What?
Uberheim.
ha-
You're gonna take over Uberheim, and Ethan's actually gonna create a character.
We'll see about that.
Well, like I really
Amanda?
wanted to like Google to look up more ways, but I was like, no, that's cheating, and I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
Oh, but I wanted to.
Hey, you know
I
what
just
can
don't
still
like
have that's
not
healthy?
knowing. a bunch-
Beer.
Yeah, go ahead, have beer. Get all those carby carbs.
Your
Yeah, I
last
don't give a
carb.
shit about carbs.
Carbs is just sugar.
Well, carbs. Sugar is carbs. But I wonder how much sugar is in them.
But carbs are not
Dark
sugar.
Not necessarily sugar, yeah. Oh, beer doesn't have nutrition information.
Oh, they're back.
We back. All right.
We back.
So,
Did you mess up the cameras?
way.
Yeah, I
we
got it back.
order.
Did you
Sweet.
get Ethan's new character set?
The overlord of
Um,
fucking hell.
So, yeah, remind me again. You guys had prayed to Torm. You had Klobeck trying to knock his way through Heaven's Door.
Played the piano beautifully.
So, yeah, we played some organs. We have
Yep.
beautiful music ringing through the cathedral rafters
yep.
and echoing through the halls. What are you guys up to
Sure do.
now?
We are heading
Well-
to the girl that's embalmed, or whatever that
Uh-huh.
word is.
See what I'm
Okay.
missing and maybe figure out how to. Sorry, go ahead, Vedra.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Vedroth returned to the main chamber. I said that he was your friend, and I don't feel like I can do any
Help
more.
anymore.
We're all friends in this crazy hell. God, no playing. Just kidding. But it should be Klobeck, Pippi, and I going to go check out her little altar.
Okay. Yeah. So, are you carrying Vox Million downstairs with you guys, or?
I
Oh,
don't
I
want to
guess, yeah.
disturb him.
Well, would we
Well-
leave him there? With like exposed? I mean,
Yeah,
Should you
that's
close him
kind of
with?
scary. Yeah.
Is he?
yeah.
Yes, we did.
There's too much to
I
bear.
said included.
We can't find the
That was in your
magnifying glass,
inventory.
so it's okay.
You're
Dang.
heavier with all the
That
wet
was a
clothes.
stretch. Oh, man.
I know.
All right.
Gotta
do
dig
better.
deep for those burns.
You can't touch his bare skin. Remember, Pippi? Stop it. He has
I know.
gloves on. Let's
I
go.
don't
You
want
guys,
to have an allergic reaction.
you guys had to pick
Alright, so
him
we'll
up.
say
I'm a
you
weakling.
guys, yeah, you carry him back downstairs. You guys arrive at this altar, this corpse wagon, this whatever you want to call it, where
Yep,
the young
yep.
woman is sort of laying, and she still has that great sword kind of draped across her torso. Vedroth, you arrive back in the sort of main area, and just with the quick scoping out, you also notice that this way that Acolyte Jenkins had previously opened for you guys, by kind of shifting one of those holy water fountains out of the way, is not only present, but you kind of even feel as you wander past it this sort of like hot wind. You know how when you kind of get a little bit too close to the hair dryer and you just feel that little bit of air moving
Oh.
past you, it feels pretty warm coming down from in there.
Excuse me. Are there? Do I see like fewer people in here or anything, or more people in here, or maybe somebody that stands out that I didn't?
If you're looking for like spot the difference, then give me like an investigation check.
That is just a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you take a look around. It doesn't look like there are any more or less people. Most of the faces, as you kind of breezed by them earlier, I mean, they look familiar enough. Nobody really stands like they're out of place. Yeah, nothing really seems awry.
I will go up to Acolyte Jinx and say, remind me, where did this passage lead? Was it to the cemetery, or it gave us away to the cemetery?
Yes, supposedly this is a secret passage. Should take you directly to the city's grand cemetery. That's the direction I last heard that Archduke Ravengard was headed. He was after some relic of Torm. He seemed to think that whatever it was, our some solution to this problem that we're having.
The city being dragged to hell?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to comprehend. I'm mostly focused on just this room. That's about as much as I can handle.
I don't know.
You're gonna pull this room out of hell?
Vedra starts to say, I don't know how Torm is gonna be able to bring the city back from hell when he can. revive this, but he just kind of cuts himself and realizes. Damn! Say to it with Stella. Okay, I'm gonna return to my kind of meditation here. It has the icons are down here, but the rest of the players are not. Correct.
Yes, so Roshia is obviously not unconscious any longer. Pippi and Voxmillion and Roshia would all be near this. Here, I'll just kind of move them over in that direction. They would. Oop, not Klobeck though. Or yes, Klobeck. Whatever.
Klobeck.
You guys can all go together.
And
So we'll say you guys have
Uberheim is-
arrived.
Uberheim is wherever he is.
Yep, Uberheim is still present in the crypt.
So I am going to actually go back to kind of corner where I was at before and sit myself back down on the floor and brushing up some of the dust on the floor and gathering it, from one hand to the other, and returning to my meditation. And there's kind of like this almost now floating like 4 inches or so of dust just suspended in the air that it's beginning to kind of take shape.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. That's super cool. I love that feature. So while Vedroth resumes his dust pouring and Uberheim is doing what he's doing, how about Pippi and Roshia and you guys out there at the hallway? What are you up to?
I want to inspect the little altar to see if I notice any specific differences as to how she was, quote unquote, preserved, so we could do it to Vox. Hopefully,
Yeah.
maybe.
I remember you guys had given this wagon a once over before, so we'll say that kind of carries over. You don't notice anything different from the last time that you looked. This is mostly just like a wood slab. It's very simple construction. It's like a couple of hand posts and just a pair of wheels and a flat section about 6 feet by 3 feet wide, just enough to hold a single body, with a plaque that says unknown. But otherwise, you don't notice anything. There's no like glowing runes. You don't feel, your hair doesn't stand on end when you touch it. It doesn't seem to communicate any power to you. So
Ooh,
similar.
I have an
thing.
idea.
Okay.
Let's bring her to the altar. Maybe he can wake her up for us, and maybe she's super powerful.
Could see.
Try.
Let's try it. She got a cart and everything. Pile Voxmillion on the cart with her, and we'll just
Okay.
bring them both.
Let's do it up.
All right.
So
Let's drag her to the altar.
How about you guys, if you're intending to use the cart, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, is it like chained? Can I have advantage?
No.
I can't read what that is.
Damn it. Are you sure?
Oh,
Yep.
Five.
Oh, 18.
All right. Great idea.
what's my
Mhm,
intelligence? Where is it?
It's right there.
Where is it?
It's right there.
19.
19. Yeah, with the 18 and a 19, you guys would know that
Brain
this
fart.
cart is it's got significant mass. Like it's a simple construction but of solid wood, so it would have been a lot easier to like wheel this down the stairs to get it
I know.
here, but it would be really difficult to wheel it up the stairs and up a ladder and then back out to the altar.
Yeah.
Might
I
be kind of tough.
I think we're just gonna
All
have
right,
to
let's
carry
hoist her. Just like we've been doing Vox.
Be careful with the sword.
Yeah, is that what you guys are doing? You're
Yep. We're trying everything.
helping people up and down these ladders. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say then after considerable amount of time, Uberheim, what are you up to as they are sort of preparing bodies for transport back up the ladder once again?
I was muted. Uberheim would immediately look for like where Vox's body went.
You would see like a pair of like wet drag marks leading kind of out the southern hallway, away from the fountain and
Sorry.
out the door. You would also see Vedroth, in the corner, doing his sand pouring. But yeah, everything's sort of exactly as you left it, except that all your friends aren't here.
Do we
Okay,
need
he
more
would look at
holy
Vadroth
water?
for a second, confused, and then follow the trail of water.
Are
Okay.
any of
Fairly
Vox's
quickly?
limbs starting to like tear off?
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. But
It
we'll
has not been that
say
long.
that for the purposes of like, okay, you take the arms and you take the legs, and okay, we gotta tie a waist, a loop around their waist, and kind of like try to hoist them up the ladder and all of this biz. It takes you guys probably like about an hour to get both bodies, both limp, like sack of potatoes, no help bodies up the ladder here.
Wait, can Vedroth and
What are you guys
Uberheim
doing?
have a short rest?
Trying our best.
Absolutely not. I mean, Vedroth could have a short rest. I mean, Klobek, are you just like standing there watching all of this happen?
No, I only asked if Vedroth and Uberheim can have a short rest.
Oh, sorry, I misheard. Then yeah, for sure, Vedroth, you'll have the benefits of a short rest, and you will complete your sand pouring. And Uberheim, you would walk up on them as they kind of have, like bodies slung over shoulders, and some are being dragged. You see the body of this young woman that you saw earlier draped on the cart, and they're making a pretty big effort to get both of these limp
Don't just
noodles
stand there.
up the
Oh.
up the stairs.
Come
Hey,
on.
Uberheim, can you get us more holy water? We need more.
Oh
Sure,
god.
we do need more.
What are you doing?
Well,
Our-
we're
Best.
trying to
Anything and
save
everything.
So,
Literally everything.
like do a little brrrr and do like a fast forward.
Uberheim.
You guys get these bodies up there, and you do your little
Oh.
song and dance, and you kumbaya, and you throw water on them again, and unfortunately nothing happens.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Uberheim.
Maybe we
Look
need to make
outside.
an actual sacrifice.
Okay, I look outside.
They're hitting.
Yeah, you
we did that.
look
We did
outside
that.
and you see what looks like a pretty continual stream. Like every maybe like 30, 45 seconds, another of those vulture-like creatures will try to make a dive bomb at the cathedral and just like shatter to dust against the outside walls.
Cool.
Are you proud
Yeah.
of us?
Yeah.
While I'm
We're killing all
yeah,
those
good
birds.
job. While I'm looking out the window, how close is the floating
There's a
cathedral
big-
thingy to us?
It is here. I'm gonna move you back to the El Terrell map. So, if you guys are you guys able to see that?
Uh huh.
If you guys are like here in High Hall,
Uh huh.
then the giant fortress would be somewhere like right here, like just kind of hovering over the edge of the city on that side.
Okay. And is it approaching fairly fast? Does it seem like you'd get here like
Not-
today?
Not at all. It's moving very slowly. It seemed to have risen from beneath the city you guys saw over a period of like maybe an hour or two. So it's moving like pretty mammothly and pretty slowly. It doesn't seem to be making any sort of like hastened approach. You do see like occasionally another group of a dozen or so of these vulture-like creatures will come out of another like landing bay window. There just seems to be the whole front and sides of it are lined with these like open areas with devils flowing out of it. In fact, here I have cool art. I'm gonna put cool art in the chat channel.
Hey, Quebec. You know that father that we saved that was trying to like sell his children's souls
God.
away? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yeah, we can sacrifice him.
no, I was wondering, like, what is
There you
there
go.
about,
That's
like,
what you're staring at over
do
the
you
edge of the
remember
city.
that, like, contract that you
Okay.
read? That was you, right? Like, you read the contract?
Yeah.
Do you think that they
Who's
would, like,
Perkins?
save
He's
Vox?
just an average dude. His name is Average Sized Perkins.
Anyways, Pippi asked you a question.
Yeah, we could sacrifice him to save Bot.
Oh, I mean, we could sacrifice the dad.
You guys know Vox wouldn't want that.
This is what
So-
happens as soon, like the minute your moral compass disappears.
I mean,
What moral
But-
compass?
but it's
I'm pretty
Vox,
sure-
and
Yeah, but
he wouldn't want to die.
he wouldn't put someone else's life above his own.
I mean,
Well, he's not. We are.
Let's just.
Yeah, but he has to choose.
I mean, how is he gonna choose if he's like dead?
We
Yeah,
don't need
okay,
to do any of
Miss
that.
Death expert.
I did a pretty high fucking religion check. Thank you very much. I'm just saying.
I don't know how these things work. I just wondered if there's something to do with being able to make a bargain like the other guy did.
Oh, I made the bargain. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
made
what
a
the fuck
bargain?
did you do, Overheim?
Yeah, all you
You
have to do
were
is
with the
bring the
shield.
shield to the lady we need to see anyway. The big demon lady or whatever,
Uh-huh, what'd you do?
and she'll bring Vox back to life.
Oh.
He
Oh,
won't
that's-
be
Damn.
under. He'll be free. He will be able to walk and won't get killed. Me too.
That sounds so easy.
I know, right?
By the way,
Just-
Overheim, can you
just
can
you
you
two?
see the spire? Like, are you looking out the window to the point where you can see the spire? You
Uh-huh.
feel super compelled to walk that way.
Okay.
And
I
it
guess I would,
starts.
I would try to get.
Oh,
Well,
but we're
wait. In the
protected in
terms of the
here.
thing, would I understand whether he needs to be with me?
We better carry him like Jebediah.
I don't think we clarified, so you
Clarified.
wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you get the sense that that guy was probably really trustworthy. So
Okay.
you made a deal with the. You made a deal with
Shield?
the shield.
Yeah, but he
a-
he had me sign a contract, so he can't break it. He can't break what he said.
Oh.
But that's my shield.
It's a pit fiend.
Yeah. But
so
they-
all this
these
is
things
happening
operate under
Overheim, while you're
rules.
like walking and talking, like you're
Yep,
making your
yep.
way towards the door of the cathedral.
Well, give me back my shield.
Where are you
I
going?
get
can't.
good money for
well,
that.
Well, now you
Uh,
don't get it back.
You can't?
Well,
Well, then you owe me Vox's debt.
okay.
Well, he's probably gonna
Well,
be dead.
once we bring Vox back to life, come on, bring Vox. Once we bring Vox back to life, he can
Oh,
repay you.
fuck. We're gonna die.
Nah, right now you owe me his debt.
And why do you not get to die? Bob?
Why is it
was
only
part
you
of the
two?
contract?
But only you two?
Why did you?
Well, he didn't say anything about you guys.
Oh, how are we supposed to
Oh.
protect you if we're gonna die?
So you're like out for your own benefit.
I didn't think
Is that
about
what
that.
happened here, Overheim?
Well, I wasn't trying to. I just wanted to bring the shield.
Let's
That's-
see. Overheim owes me 1,800 gold.
I
I'm
like
not
that
in
that's
this.
what Kolek is concerned about.
What
is
are you
just like,
doing
"Hey, I gotta
here?"
make sure to settle this pocketbook.
Overheim making deals with.
Well, what if the contract doesn't happen? Then what happens, Overheim?
No, it has to happen. That's like the point of a contract. That's how these things operate. That's what I learned from what you were reading in that big library. It took forever.
So, so what if, for any reason, if you don't complete your end of the contract, then what happens?
Nothing,
and
presumably.
It broke. It's broken.
It's broken. So.
Roshia, when you make that suggestion of like, hey, what if you like just don't fulfill the terms of the contract? Why don't you give me a
God damn it.
where is it?
Overheim.
Where is it?
Fucking
Intelligent.
kill
Hold
you.
on, let me go back to it. Yeah, it's gonna be a save, so get ready for your dice.
I don't want
I'm just
to
operating
no
under the
more.
rules of the character that I created. I can't help it.
I'm just fucking with you. It's fine.
Yeah, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. It's nothing that I'm being charmed with, right?
You are not being charmed.
Oh no,
Okay,
I know what.
Opposite.
I know what this is.
It's gonna be
Oh,
probably a fear thing.
Ooh. Wah. My wisdom plus 3, 22.
22. Hot roll, hot roll. Yeah, you see the image of this sort of like snarling, toothy faced, like wrinkled red skin, curled horn, like long flowing black hair. Just this image like appear in your mind as like a searing white hot moment in an instant, and then you push it away and it fades. But
I'm
we'll
sucker
just say
punching Uberheim in the
you-
shoulder.
yeah, you feel like duly warned.
Great, now he popped up in my head. The
Well,
fucking pit fiend popped up in my head,
let's
Uberheim.
just do the contract. I don't see what's the big deal.
I mean, what was the
sign
terms
the
of the
contract.
contract?
I bring the shield. They give a Vox life back.
That's a pretty
We
short
need to go
contract.
to her anyway. We were gonna like be like, hey,
Yeah.
bring this
How
city
many
back.
pages was that?
I mean, yeah, but then she's gonna kill us. She's gonna kill us after she has the shield.
Well,
Let's
not
see the
us.
contract.
Yes, us, not apparently
them,
Uberheim
but
and
us.
Voxamillion. Voxy.
Did you receive a copy, a photocopy?
Yeah, do you have the specific wording of this contract in your head, Uberheim?
Well,
Maybe,
it wasn't the
written on your
physical
skin?
contract. We like kissed the demon thing, the
Was
devil thing.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, it
That's
was
not-
really weird.
she hot?
Kissing's weird. It was like a big. I don't know. A
Ugly
lot of
man?
mammals are
Ugly
really
horned man?
gross, but this one's like
I
more
imagine-
gross.
Yeah,
guess.
it's
Fully
the dude that was
expected
in my
Uberheim
head.
to be like, yeah, she was like temperature hot.
She was like 98
She was
degrees.
99 degrees. Yeah.
It was pretty warm.
Ugh. When
I
do
don't
we have
know.
to give it to her by?
Just
Who
whenever.
cares? Let's go.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
just go.
Fuck me. Can I at least get a short rest? Because if I go out there, I'm dying immediately.
Why?
Because I just got brought back from the dead?
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Can you heal
you can
yourself?
heal.
You always talked about how good of a healer you are.
You want me to use that instead of when we're out there and we're not protected?
I mean, our
Here,
I don't
use
know.
this greater healing potion.
I took one, Uberheim. I only had one, and I
No,
took
I
it.
have one right here. Just come get it. I'm walking away.
Fine, give it to me. Fucking
Here.
take that shit. Still,
It's the green.
just, I take it and I just like punch him in the fucking arm, all pissed off. Like,
Whoa.
fuck you.
Don't be crazy.
this
I'll
is
send
what
you to the
happens
fucking
when Vox
Feywild
leaves
Forest.
us.
The babysitter's been gone for like 15 minutes.
Hell is breaking loose.
All hell.
Uberheim, your girlfriend. Woof.
Ooh. I mean, she has lumps.
Lovely lady.
Well,
Lovely lady
they're-
lumps.
Oh, did you send
They're
it?
there. Yeah.
Oh, a lemur.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, okay. That's not what I saw, right? I
Big
saw the
poop.
pit fiend in my head.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is not what you saw.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
just thought
I was-
players would appreciate to know who was macking
Yeah.
on who.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yummy. Mhm. Yeah.
He's, spilling the tea.
Oh,
Anyways, can I have some
Did
D4?
you maybe grab some lumps too?
Can I have 3D4 again?
Why?
He gave me a
seems
greater.
Weird. That wasn't part of the contract. Why would I do that?
All right. Hold on. Let me chug
It's
this.
an experience. I thought you wanted to
Healing
do experience
potion.
thing.
No, that's.
Yeah, I mean,
stupid.
when's the next time you're going to find yourself in Avernus? You may as well experiment.
that's right.
All right.
guess.
Uh,
The good old
Ooh.
college try.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, that's definitely better.
All right, so what? Let's recenter here for a second. You guys are gonna try to like go out the front door.
This is a terrible idea, guys.
Yeah. Maybe,
Am
let's
I,
go through
am
the
I accurate
secret-
in the assessment?
Graveyard passage. on the
maybe
way.
we should, yeah, go find what's his face first before we go and get the shield. I don't know.
I guess I'm
We
going
should
where I'm
go-
compelled.
I don't think that
Yeah.
we should go.
I mean, going through the passageways seems serviceable enough to you, Uverheim.
Oh, okay. Then we'll do that.
Oh, good. Let's go. I am still like at 2/3 health, but if I die, it's on you guys.
So you've got an apparently preserved lady draped over an altar to Torm in this main cathedral. You've got your buddy
Whoa.
Uverheim with apparently a shield. You've got Voximilian, who is also at the Torm altar, maybe. And
thought-
you guys are doing what?
I would want them to take Vox with us, with the assumption
Mhm.
that we need to have Vox.
So,
I would be
yeah.
returning the lady back to her fucking cart.
Okay, all right. So just
I
tell
would
me
not-
like in quick succession, so we can
Yep.
kind of get through a little bit more of
Returning-
this.
How are you carrying this man?
Let's leave Vox with the holy water people, and the lady put her back on her cart. We'll just lump her there. Not really make her neat or anything.
Just
Leave
her
her would.
One
half
second.
hanging over the
No.
cart, just the top end, like actually
Yeah.
on there.
The
I would
sword
ask the
splattered to the
shield-
ground.
I would put her back to normal.
I would
The
ask
best
the
I
shield
could.
if we need to have Vox there with us.
No,
That's what it says back.
it doesn't.
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
seem
we
to
don't need
appear-
Vox with us. It's fine.
Yeah.
Vox will come back to life even if he's not there. So we're good.
Good. One less burden.
Well, he's gonna have to come back and save us all once he's back to fucking life. Let's go.
All right.
Fuck it.
So yeah, which way are you guys going?
We were going through the graveyard.
Sure.
I'm stocking up on my holy water, taking the ones
Okay.
off
We
box.
should probably
Because-
ask.
He ain't using them.
We should probably ask our new buddy to come with us too.
Hey, Joth, you want to go and possibly die?
I mean,
We're
that's
gonna
probably not how to convince somebody.
do what we
that
were
we
gonna
can-
do
mean-
anyway.
It's hell.
You hear Acolyte Jinx kind of chime in and be like, "Yeah, I mean, all of our survival is sort of in question. But if
Yeah.
you could find Archduke Ravengard, that would be a huge help.
We're
Yeah,
going
whatever.
to try
Organize
our
this
best.
hodgepodge, it would be him.
Cool. Let's try and find Ravengard and hand over the fucking pit fiend. If he comes in my mind one more time, I'm going to shank you, Uverheim, by the way.
We're showing Bowser.
Because he was hanging out
Kyle,
there.
Kyle sent
He's
a
hanging
picture of
out.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, he's hanging out, man.
Yeah, I think
Fight the
Phaedra
good battle?
looks around at Jinx and these frail citizens and these soldiers that they saw just got by the demons up there, and he's like, well, they
And this group of
definitely need
assholes.
help, and I think that probably stand a better chance with you all.
Sweet.
Good. We like
How
you
many
and your big
vials
old
did you
snake.
have? Vox.
What's
Hmm?
How many vials were on Vox's body?
Oh yeah, we need to work out his inventory.
I'm
We
taking
do.
Well,
those vials.
Here's what we can do.
That's all I'm
took-
taking
I
is
have
the
the
vial.
shield on
Campaign.
already.
Yeah, you can just pull my
Uh,
character sheet.
Yeah, I'm not
And then-
touching nothing but the vials.
I don't see Vox. in
What
the campaign.
vials?
You had
They're
holy water.
I
Jack
have
and your
water
holy water.
skins.
Disabled.
I have
So
no,
just go to
I
it
have
and
no
then go to it.
vials of it,
Oh,
but
I
I have
thought
water
you brought
skins
them.
full. I have 20 water skins full of holy water.
So we
There's
should
a
just
lot
like,
of holy water
take
in
the bag
his,
of holding.
Bag
Vox
of
is
holding.
not listed in the campaign.
That's okay.
No,
I've got
go
it.
to the campaign and then go to disabled characters. He's
Yeah.
down there?
He's
But I have 20
disabled.
I have
Interesting.
20
He's
water
disabled,
skins of
exactly.
holy water. I have plate mail in there. I have a spell scroll purify water, longsword darts,
Ooh.
scimitars, lots of caltrops, the sending spell level 2,
Lots of
mass healing
caltrops.
word level 3, alchemist fire. And
I
that
can't
is
do
it.
magic. That's not. Or I already know. Sadly.
Oh, the rope of climbing is in there. The soul coin
Ooh.
is in there. 2 of 3 charges. That's on my backpack actually. Yeah, that's actually on my backpack. I don't know if Phil rifle.
Someone would just grab the bag of holding, I assume.
Yeah.
This stuff's in
If
my
he grabbed
backpack
it.
though, not my, like the copy of Shimshime. That's in my backpack.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we
Okay.
still have that?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god, you guys
So we would
brought
take
Tim
your-
Shines
Forgot
to
that.
help.
We would
I
take
have-
your backpack and your bag of holding.
Okay, I have 2 potions of healing, regular potions of healing,
Oh yeah, we're taking them bitches.
Dude,
and
let's
then I have
break
the rope of.
Shimshime and then like leave
Oh,
it
good.
for the demons to
Oh,
interact with.
that would be great.
And a rope of
Oh,
climbing.
hey, and
If that's.
Uberheim, I'm swapping your shield because I had a less spoily version.
I haven't read it, so.
Do you guys mind if I take the 2 potions and possibly chug one and keep one for later?
Alright, here you go.
I am really low.
Added it to your equipment.
I would say go ahead and heal yourself for your spell.
But if I heal with the
I would say wait until you need it.
spell,
Yeah.
If
that's
you
a
heal
lot
with the
easier than chugging.
if you heal with the spell, then you're the only one who can use that. But anyone can use the potion. So both of them take an
That's
action
true.
to do.
If it's on my
so,
body.
Yeah.
Or I mean, we could. It's not like we're going anywhere right now. If we need to take an hour rest, maybe we just take an hour rest.
What I suggested, but no one wanted to wait the
I would
hour.
say let's do that. And let's get
I
all of
would-
our shiz together.
Give me.
DM, I would like to look at that jewel, that gem that I picked up.
Oh yeah, your
Um,
brazers.
So I
Yeah.
actually have an item. I have a magnifying glass. That says it allows me to take a closer look at small objects. A magnifying glass grants advantage on any ability check made to appraise or inspect an item that is small or highly detailed. So I guess I don't know if there's gonna be 2 checks that like I just kind of want to identify it and then focus. So I don't know if it would be like.
Sure,
an
give me a
Arcana check or
concentration check.
concentration
focus.
check.
Take a nappy nap while they do all this.
Yeah. Good idea.
Is a roll. This is you want me to roll straight up, no advantage or
So you're like a con saving throw.
so it's a 10 total.
Yeah, you sit with this thing and you use your appraisal, magnifying glass, and you sit with it for like a full hour before like it comes to you like, aha, this is, you can go ahead and add this to your inventory. This is an elemental gem, yellow
Nice.
diamond. And you would know that you can break this gem and an earth elemental will pop out under your
Nice.
service.
Super sick.
So fucking fitting.
Yeah. While we are doing a rest, I would like to look at the bracers.
Okay. In a similar fashion, you sort of channel your barbaric wild magic and spend an hour just kind of like focusing on these things, like what the hell even are these? You would learn that these
Ow.
are bracers of defense, and that while you're wearing them, you get a +2 bonus to AC if you're wearing no armor and using no shield.
Oh, no armor and no shield?
No
Okay.
armor, no
Oh,
shield, you get
great.
+2 AC.
Great
Which
for
is-
a barbarian.
Yeah, it's just perfect for you. But your
have-
stats aren't that great, so.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have. I have armor on right now.
Yeah, you would actually gain nothing from those.
Well, what I would gain is that I would lose my disadvantage to stealth.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
And
Yeah,
don't you
you'd
also
still
get
have
unarmored
16 AC.
movement? unarmored movement as well? Don't you get
Gives you
bonus
extra
movement?
or something, right?
I don't.
Or is that just
I don't
monks?
know.
Ah,
I believe-
barbarians do
barbarians
have
get
unarmored
that.
movement. Yeah.
is it for every
It's just
barbarian,
fast
or
movement.
which one?
It's
you...
just fast movement.
Oh,
You
okay.
get +10 movement speed when you aren't wearing heavy armor.
It's been a while.
Oh, and I have medium armor.
Yeah, so you're still benefiting from that. But yeah, your AC would be 10 plus your dex plus your con, which would be 14 plus 2. It would just put you straight back to 16 where you're already at. But you're right,
So
you would
who-
lose disadvantage on stealth.
I would lose my disadvantage. Yeah. Looking around, is there anybody else that would be? I mean, I would know. So who would best benefit this?
Me.
We're all wearing armor.
We're all pretty beefy. I'm at 18.
Everyone seems
None of us are
pretty set.
naked barbarians.
Yep.
That's
It'll benefit you if at level 8 you improve some sort of ability score to increase your armor with unarmored defense.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I'll put it on and I'll take off my armor so that I
Okay.
don't have disadvantage to stealth. So I will do that. Can you send me the name?
I'm already on your inventory, so I'll just
Oh,
add
sweet.
the
I like-
bracers of defense.
I like it better when you just do it for me. I'm just saying.
I know that.
I have to refresh the page.
That's
There
okay.
are-
Make sure your health
Anyway.
is what it is.
56 out of 59.
They're in your inventory.
Thank you.
Many ones.
So, in the interest of moving things along, you guys are heading down the tunnel. You've got all your inventory stuff sorted out. You grab Voxmillion's backpack, you grab the bag of holding, you start making your way down the tunnel?
Downtown.
Downtown? Making your way downtown with a gat?
I don't want to use it in it. Use a spell.
Well, okay, he's not worth a spell slot. Cool.
But he is.
Paige pointed something out to me, and I say, yeah, try it.
What?
Oh, fucking
But she doesn't want to try it.
god damn it, Vox.
Flip a coin. Make it not up to you.
Yep. Where's the
I
fucking
mean,
Open and higher
Uberheim's
on a
already
D20,
made a
you do
deal as well.
Here's what you do. You
fuck his deal?
roll a die, and you cut it in half.
What's gonna happen if you're alive? Then the deal breaks and it
1
fucking
to
ends.
3 is heads, 4 to 6 is tails.
I'd just rather do the coin.
Okay, then.
Man, Box should be like super duper honored that this
I'm
party
scared.
has spent an entire session like just trying to work out how to get him back. That sounds
He's like, I just
pretty
want to
nice.
play, damn it.
Vox isn't allowed to be
Alright.
honored.
Look, I'm ready for my next character already. I'm already over Vox.
Um,
Fox's spirit is like enjoying
Okay.
time.
Don't you
and
love playing
DM,
this whole session
hell-
without a character?
would I?
I'm having fun.
Okay, before I use this spell slot, DM, I have a question. Like,
Uh-huh.
seeing the other things.
Yeah.
Would I feel like my certain spell would even work in my mind? Because it does read differently than gaining hit points, technically.
So, are you talking about
Aid.
Give him AIDS.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give
I want to give
me-
Vox aids.
Woo!
Ooh, boy, you know I had
Oh.
you know, look at the top of the spell. What does it say up
Oh,
there?
it
Appreciate
does.
5
It
hit
does
points.
say. Yep. We read it the other way.
We were reading
Okay.
the bulk of it.
So no, I will
Very
not. be
clever.
using it.
I thought that you had it. I was like, "Oh shit.
Almost.
They figured it out. Like Vox is back."
Almost.
What were you talking about?
Aid.
Because there's the spell aid, it does more
Oh.
than just like heal. It raises your maximum hit points by a certain amount, and then also raises your current hit points to match
I
that
see.
new increase. But it does say
Oh,
regain 5 hit points.
It does at the
unfortunately.
very top. I did not see the very top. I read
Yeah.
all the other verbiage.
Too bad.
Very, very clever. Take
Oh,
inspiration
so
for that,
close.
please.
Yeah. I tried. I literally have tried everything I can think of other than your devil deal,
God.
which I. Alright, let's go with the devil
Such a
deal.
mess.
Yep, yep. That's why it's so unfortunate that was you.
I know. Oh,
There'd
man.
be no problems here if it was anybody but the cleric.
I
Anyone. But, you know, this is fine.
He thought that he needed to
See-
go split the party.
All right.
I wish
so
it wasn't
You guys,
at least with like lesser restoration, because at least as a ranger I can do that. But that's all I can do.
we're going to get to
pissed me
this
off.
point. I'm so determined to
Yep,
make it to the
let's do it.
milestone. I'm
Fucking
pushing
ready.
you guys down this hallway. You guys leave through the tunnel. And as you do, you see occasionally there'll be like a little crack in the corner of this tunnel. Like it's a pretty intentionally hewn space with the, walls coming to 90 degrees in all four corners. But occasionally in the bottom, on both sides, it'll kind of open up to the world below. That's what that kind of hot wind you were feeling was this like
Ew.
air pressure being pushed through these cracks in this
Ouch.
tunnel, and you guys can even see a little bit down through these cracks. In fact, who looked through the well when you guys first got here? It was Voxmillion, and who
Vox.
else?
I think it was Klobeck, right?
I don't think I looked through it well.
I don't remember
Sorry,
that
I was trying to look up
Vox and
whether
Quebec
D&D
looked
Beyond
kinda
is just
well.
wrong about that.
Start.
So on this map, remember this well that was kind of in the center of that square, and Voxmillion and somebody else walked up to it and
Oh,
kinda
yeah.
took a look down through the well.
Oh, that was not me.
Oh, okay.
I
feel
think
like it
it
was
was
Which one?
Rashia. Yeah.
I feel like it was
Which
Rashia.
one? Which point?
That right there.
Oh! Yeah, probably was me. Not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because of-
Rashida,
because of
you
my
would be
vision,
the only one who
I probably
notices
would've
them.
Looked, yes.
I
Yeah,
brought this
I mean,
to Blur.
especially with your enhanced sight and your ability to gauge distance as well as somebody who uses a ranged weapon very well, you notice that, wow, you're a lot closer to the ground than the last time you looked. Like, maybe even by several hundred feet. You're closer, and you see this sort of silvery, like, quicksilver black, brackish red blood. Like, it's hard to
Oh.
identify what all, like, manner of fluids are flowing through this space, but you see this wide river, and it's a lot closer than the last time you saw it. Seems like, if you're able to kind of put that together, that the city may be slowly sinking towards this river.
Okay, it's really hard for a dyslexic person to picture this. So, I need
So
like a
I
map.
will use specific numbers. I
Sure.
will say, if you looked before and you could have estimated that maybe you guys were like 500 feet above the ground in this plane of existence,
Mhm.
the city of El Terrell is now probably closer to like 400
Oh,
feet above the ground.
So, like, the floating city itself is just going towards the ground.
You guys
Cool.
saw chains erupt from the ground and latch
Yeah.
into chunks
Yeah.
of the city to drag it beneath the ground. You could probably put together that these same chains are
Are still.
continuing to drag
Okay.
it further and further down towards whatever this awful, like, amalgamation of fluids river
Okay.
is.
That's why I was not understanding river. My brain was not getting that it's a river below. Okay, I
No
will
worries.
let everyone know that we're getting fucking closer to that weird river below us, you guys. I think we're just getting pulled further and further down. I don't think we have a lot of time to deal with everything.
Well, that's not very good.
So as you guys continue on down this tunnel, you occasionally will catch a glimpse every once in a while of that same scene. You'll see occasional like lightning bolt streak across the battlefield below. You'll see, massive demons just making sweeping cleaves across like whole squads of devils there, and just like there's blood and viscera being sprayed all over. You can see even at this distance, when one of these massive, like 50-foot tall creatures makes a swipe with its arm, just nothing but red streak is left in its wake. But you continue on down this tunnel, and Roshia, again with your like 120-foot dark vision, and you would
Technically,
see
only think it's 90, but
pretty.
Is it
yeah, you
120?
know what? I do see that. It is 90. Yeah, I
It's
thought it was
90.
120, but that's devil sight, isn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
90 feet, dark vision, and you see what looks like a figure kind of like slumped across the floor, like maybe just kind of like halfway reclined, shoulders pressed into the wall of this tunnel.
Like slumped, like asleep or passed out or possibly dead, but slumped.
Definitely slumped. Are
bleh?
you gonna get closer to try to like take a look and see?
I am gonna just. There's a body over there that's slumped over. I don't know if we should touch it or not.
Ooh, maybe it's a mummy. Let's go see.
PTSD
Uberheim.
already.
But
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead,
Go wake him
Uberheim.
up.
You're protected, apparently. Fucking go poke it.
I'll cast Mage Hand and make
Oh yeah, there we go.
body.
Ooh,
begin.
I also cast Mage Hand, and mine's invisible, and I. But.
Tap tap tap.
Pinch whose butt? Whose butt are you pinching?
All right. So, uno momento por favor. Apologies. Just making sure that I'm
Make a wisdom
honoring all of my requests.
it explodes and you all die. Next campaign. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Time for Akambar.
Floor opens up beneath you.
Oh,
So as these mage hands, you know, sort of push on shoulders and smack booties, Alexander, would you like to introduce your new character?
You're
Yes.
a mummy?
So as you guys kind of poke me, I kind of like reach behind and like swat away. Tots, cut it out! And I turn around and you guys would see a like bronze copper looking dragonborn with some just male armor on the hips. I have on either side hand crossbows with a single large bolt case that's like bolted to my strapped to my back. It's kind of inaccessible and weird because it's a closed case. But yeah, just a dragonborn, and I roll off my other arm and I pull out a little flask. I kick it open, go, "What's up, guys?" And I take a little chug of my flask.
Whoa,
That's a
whoa!
devil! Get him!
No! What's with the volume? I thought we were trying to be quiet. What the fuck?
Why are you so loud?
What?
Throw my dagger at him.
What's wrong with loud? Hi.
Hey!
you
Oh,
actually
Lord
throwing a
God.
dagger?
We're gonna. Oh, you threw a dagger.
He threw a dagger. I can't. Fucking dodge.
Yes, but very fumbly.
Like, do you just like take the dagger and like
I just be like,
throw it
"Ah!"
on the ground? Yeah.
Not like a
Yeah,
throwing
so-
dagger or anything, just "Ah!"
So yeah,
And
Alex,
this is
your
why I'm in the back now.
character would hear clang as you know a dagger kind of gets thrown in your general direction, kind of.
Wow, you suck, man. Are you coming after that bird guy? And I get up and wait. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Legs asleep, legs asleep. Oh, shit. Ah, what are you guys down here for? Woo.
Hey, you mean Raven Guard?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, he came down here earlier with some dudes,
Guard.
and they walked around down the tunnel. There's like, I don't know, fucking 1,000 zombies and skeletons and like death and stuff. So I tripped and pretended like I hurt my leg, and just stayed here and been chilling here for a bit, and I'm getting hungry. Do any of you have food?
Pretended like you hurt your leg.
I have
Totally
a good
hurt
berry.
my leg. See? And I'm like hobbling because it's asleep.
I give him my
That
good,
bullshit.
good berry.
Sure.
Here you
If you're trying to insight, then I would like to give Alexander advantage on whatever skill you choose to use against this insight, and Klobeck disadvantage since you were just meeting this person for the first time.
Deception. Ooh, an 18 total.
Ooh, a 4.
Injured, dude. I cut my leg on a rock. We're fighting off skeletons. I killed like 20 of them, and then like I fell over and I was like, Raven Guard, go on without me, bro. And he did. So like whatever. I just stayed here in the cave. But
that's pretty
Goodberry,
cool.
thanks. I popped the Goodberry and I offer you my flask. Want some whiskey?
I'm alright. I have a
yes.
mission. Go for
I
it.
Does
I
that have
hand it
holy
over to.
water in it?
You
No.
didn't trust him 2
Holy
seconds
water.
ago, and you're gonna just chug
Well,
his
now we have
flask?
whiskey.
Oh God.
I like your attitude, bro. I like your attitude. I pass over the flask.
I'm gonna do the like challenge where I just.
Oh, ew.
Oh,
don't understand.
all
He
right.
dies.
Mhm.
Blood poisoning.
Yeah, give me one Constitution saving throw to start.
Just, oh lordy. I'm
11.
not healing you.
11. Okay, you get through the first like couple of chugs pretty well enough. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
6.
I can't even
Man,
drink with
This
you.
is so brackish, and like as much as you try to like swallow it and like force it down, it just like it keeps on. You can't get it. It keeps on coming up.
Oh, the
And
sound.
You have to pull the flask away from your mouth before you like really focus on pushing that whiskey down. This is pretty rough stuff.
I take it from his hands, big. All right, lightweight, chill out. Put the cap back on.
What's your name, dude?
Dominic Marks. You might know my father from Boulder's Gate.
Does his last name ring a bell that I would remember? I barely met people there, but
Ooh, you guys are from the Feywild, so with your limited
Yeah.
exposure to Baldur's Gate, probably not. But
I asked Rashia, "What's
you hear the
whiskey?
name
I don't
Mark,
like
it. I was about to say,
and
would I?
you know right away that this is one of the influential families. Like, not one of the obvious like dukes, but Duke's associates. Like, these guys are like known business people. You may have heard that they like work with some of the families. You're not
bad
really sure which
families?
ones.
like the ones that we fucked up,
they're
or
Duke adjacent."
Yeah, the
I mean,
Duke
we-
adjacent.
we
You
did
know
fuck
that
up a dude.
this is a name that when they come around to your guardhouse, you're supposed to just let them through.
Pippi, you know him?
I mean, I've heard of the family. They're
Are they a shitty family?
Holy shit! How are you carrying that sword? You are so small. That is amazing.
Did she?
Oh.
Holy!
You don't
Oh
want
my
to just hold
God!
Pippi-
Are you a robot? What the hell?
I grabbed Pippi's
Yeah.
backpack and just yank her
The
because
fuck is a robot?
I try and hold Pippi back, but she's way
Yeah.
stronger than I am, so I highly
bulldog.
doubt.
I punch him in the leg.
I
tried
want to
hold
kick
her back
her like
from
a
punching me in the
football.
leg. I tried to avert all of this.
She had to make a dexterity check against
Yep.
Pippi's dexterity to see how quickly
Oh,
you can
Lord
yank past.
Jesus. Oh! By the way, just so you know, Vox, I've been rolling
Who's Vox?
pikes dice just for you.
Aw.
Just saying.
Oh, so
Just
And
Vox.
it's
He's
rolling
not dead yet.
really well all night. That's why I got the natural 20. My dex eel.
Change your
24.
Discord name, by the way.
Oh wow.
And contested.
And roll
16.
20.
So you don't need to make this as much a contest of strength because it's not like you're necessarily trying to like wrestle her to the ground or anything, but you
Yeah.
do grab a hold of that pack and then just one swift motion, you yank back. And
He's not worth it.
Pippi, you like go to swing forward, and Dominique, you go to kick forward, and you guys just like barely fall out of range of each other as Roshia manages to just yank this barbarian backwards.
I
He's
want to
not worth
kind
it,
of.
Pippi.
I want to jump into their space, and I want to pick up Pippi under the arms and lift her up in front of my head. And I just want to be like,
hope
"We are gonna get along
you.
so well, woo!" And I want to
This
throw her
character
from my
was made just
shoulders.
for her.
I like
Alright,
this
alright.
guy.
Dominique de Coco.
And
It's
then
up to Pippi what she
Ears?
does at this
happens.
point.
I said, okay, cowboy, and I grab your ears really kind of hard.
I have horns.
I say, oh, perfect.
Horns!
So I
Grab
grab
'em.
them really hard and like, let's go to the right.
Oh my
I will
God.
just
boy.
fall over when you pull the first time. I'll just fall over and slam you
Oh, he's
down on the
drunk.
ground.
Oh, he's drunk. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh
fuck.
boy.
Oh Jesus.
No,
So
what a chaotic fucking party.
I would start
He's drunk,
wrestling.
yeah.
I would
just in the
start
back,
wrestling
like,
her.
What the fuck?
okay, sure, yeah. Go ahead and make your guys' contested strength rolls.
Can I do? Can we
Adrian is
do?
just like,
can I
what
do
the
athletics?
fuck did I sign up for?
Sure, yeah. You guys can both do athletics.
I'll be right back. Oh my god.
I got an 8.
21. I pinned
Whoa!
down.
Oh! Oh shit! Okay! All right! Ah, come on! Get off! Come on! Ah! And I just go
Really
up and
strong.
I go up and go for like a fist bump and be like, tight, real tight. I love
I
it.
don't know about you yet, but you
Hey.
should not call me short.
Short? Well, you're fucking
Don't
short,
do it.
shorty.
No, right? Just
I'll
don't
smack
tell her.
you.
I punch her back.
And we can say this goes on back and forth. You know, a contest of wills of I'm gonna hit you and then I'm gonna hit you, until you know you guys both have pretty solid, like, you know, when you do that dead
Yeah.
arm game and you like bruise each other on the shoulder until you can't feel it anymore. And they just kind of go between the fighter and the barbarian. You know, this just keeps on going back and forth.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Forever.
I don't know about you yet.
I know about you,
Um,
short stack. We're gonna be just fine. Boom!
So we'll say with that that show, we're gonna probably go ahead and end, right? Because it's 10:05 Phoenix time, which makes it midnight 05 for our Oklahomies, right? Do we need to princess wave our way out, or
No. Are we? Oh, we are stopping there. We're not going to the next.
I'm asking my Oklahomies because I'm probably good
Oh.
to go for a while longer, but it's midnight for you guys, so.
Oh yeah. I'm
I'm
sorry.
Fine,
I got a
but you work early. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That'd be it for me. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then
That was
we
fun.
will go ahead and end there.
Interesting session.
That was fun. That was like a very. I was surprised to see. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys
Yeah,
for,
that was-
for how much of a like. We got a
Creativity.
rescue Vox-centric session that ended up being.
Yeah.
Well,
I had so many ideas.
Hey, you guys had
That's
great
just-
ideas. I loved being able to play through. I mean, you guys got to play with all the features of the cathedral finally after walking past most of them.
That's
so
true.
I thought that
After
was
we were
pretty
told
great.
how they work.
that's how it
I mean-
always works in our party so far. Someone gets messed up, and then we take care of him. And for some reason, he wasn't being taken care of, so we have to just try something more drastic.
I
still wanted-
and her in there.
I did so many drastic things.
She's not quite ready.